I'm starting to like the way Todd Boehly moves. Todd Boehly, it doesn't matter if the transfer window's closed. He's already put in business for next year. Nkunku had a medical with Chelsea. Yes, it's confirmed. 3 major sources confirm it. This bid is crazy. 60 million euros, release clause will be activated. He's already taken the medical in September. Todd Boehly, you are destroying football and flipping it upside down. And as Chelsea fans, we love it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. And in today's video, we are going to discuss how Chelsea's ruining football again. And we don't care. We love it. Listen, bring us the Premier League titles. This is what I want. I want us to invest and I want us to be proactive. Nkunku for next summer is going to get done. And this is beautiful news. I've got the sources, I've got the breakdown, I've got the details, I've got the minerals for you. I'm cooking it up, giving you your vitamins because I'm your YouTube dietitian when it comes to Chelsea content. And on top of that, we've got the preview for Crystal Palace versus Chelsea and how Potter sat down in that chair and gave us a beautiful press conference that we need to break down from head to top. He gives us the injury news, he gives us the Palace, Vieira prop, and everything you need to know about the game. I'll give you my prediction at the end, but now let's get on with the administrative part. One thing I am going to say is that you guys are absolute legends. You've been smashing that like button and you've been dropping that pineapple in. Literally, I've been saying, if you're watching, drop a pineapple in. You lot have been going crazy. In the pinned comment is my Instagram. Hit me up in the DMs with questions and I respond with voice notes. It's the easiest way of doing it. We get a good community going, we build my Instagram, and we get to talk on a more personal basis about football. But there is one thing that I've got an announcement. This Sunday coming up, I am going to be releasing a banging video that you guys have been asking for. A lot of you asked me, Alex, can you do a video about the multi-club system? The demand was crazy. I have to do it for you guys. I've got journals, I've got articles, I've got other videos that I'm taking ideas for and doing the proper due diligence with the research, so I bring you guys the proper information. Why Chelsea's trying to do it, how Chelsea are going to try to do it, and which clubs have Chelsea already bid for. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and bell notification because it's a video you're not going to want to miss. Let's start with Nkunku. This is interesting because I think it was last night, Thursday night, I get home, I'm exhausted after work. I'm like, no video today. I'm on Twitter, I'm scrolling down. Whoa, what is going on here? Chelsea have had a medical with Nkunku in September. I was like, nonsense. Builders doing their thing, they do again. They're trying to generate clicks of Chelsea's name. I don't buy it. I do not believe it. Then I see Christian Falk coming out with it. I'm like, okay, Christian Falk is Build's main editor and he never usually stirs up the pot for the sake of stirring up the pot. He's very credible and reliable. All of a sudden, all the other outlets are picking this up. This morning, it is Fabrizio Romano with actual content about the ideas. So, Chelsea have given him a medical in September. This was allowed by Leipzig. The player attended. He had a great medical. Chelsea are very happy with who the player is and what the player is. And they believe this is the profile of player that Chelsea need to integrate into their team next season. Look, this is believable because we've had all this news come out about Rafael Leao or Nkunku. Their players are very similar. I personally would rather Leao. I really hope that's the way we go over Nkunku. But the medical has been, you always say, you know what, Fabrizio Romano is reliable, but is he a Chelsea source? Does he have the contacts within the club, the way Matt Law does? Matt Law dropped it as well. Matt Law comes out with confirmed. He believes it. This is what he has been told. And this is crazy, people. And you're going to say, why is it crazy, Alex? I'm going to explain it to you because you guys came here for the answers. And I've got it. Transfer window's closed. Chelsea should be concentrating on games, but they're planning ahead for next season. We've got no sporting director, but we're already signing players. This means that Chelsea appreciate this player so much. They know that any sporting director would rate him. I wouldn't be surprised if these lot are talking to sporting directors saying, what do you think of Nkunku? What do you think of Rafael Leao? What do you think of Declan Rice? What do you think of Mason Mount? Do you think we should give him a new deal? These are the questions they're asking these lot in interviews. And I'm guessing based on the answers they're getting from these potential sporting directors, they're acting on it. The fact that Fabrizio, Fluck and Matt Law all came out. I couldn't even get my words out there for a second. This deal looks very set to happen. He's got a release clause of 60 million euros. We could get him on an absolute steal. But enough of that. Let's talk about the press conference from Grandpa. Listen, first of all, it does not seem right seeing him up there. Tuchel should, that's Tuchel's seat, big man. But you're our new gaffer. We back you. Number one, he said he had to wait 23 days before his next game. Listen, bro. I miss it as much as you do, all right? I can't lie to you. International football will never fill the void that Premier League football does. It's absolutely ridiculous. And he actually didn't complain about it. He said, look, I got time on the training ground. I got to know people on a personal level. And this is the way that happened. I can't control it. And it's a very smart answer. No excuses. I love that. I didn't like the team news. And the team news is annoying. Graham can't control this. Mr. Potter can't do anything about this. This is the way the cards are being played. Carney, Chukwuemeka, and Ogmar Kukurea both out again, both with an illness. This is annoying, but we've got cover in both positions. We can literally play Koulibaly at left centre back, Benchilwell left wing back, sorted. Chukwuemeka was not going to play. The reality is he's not going to be giving him game time, because when Kovacic and Jorginho are fit, they're going to be playing. You just know that. So sadly, that's not an issue. The issue here is N'Golo Kante is back in full training, but he's not ready to play. He's not going to be in the squad. They're going to give him more time. He's been out there on the grass, Graham Potter's words were, but he's not been up to the standard where he's ready to play at this moment in time. He's still getting back to full fitness. Don't rush him back. I'm begging you. We do not need to risk this guy. Best player. Don't do that with. They asked him about Patrick Vieira, and you know what? One of these days, people are gonna come out and absolutely shithouse the other manager. They're like, he's absolutely crap geezer. Not this time though, you know. He actually came out, he gave him a lot of plaudits and said he respects him a lot because Vieira said he admires him, Graham Potter a lot. Personally, I think Vieira is a great manager. You know what I like about Vieira? Vieira went to New York, didn't succeed. Went to Nice, didn't succeed. Comes to the Premier League, everybody, cats, dogs, mums, dads, granddads, grandpas, everybody on this planet said he ain't gonna work. The trend is there. He ain't a good manager. Bro, not only did he work, he's actually revolutionized Crystal Palace. Yes, I'm using that word, revolutionized. They went from a Roy Hodgson side that absolutely defends, so we will not attack, we've got two players that go forward, everyone else 4-4-2, to a side that play very attractive football, a team very easy on the eye to watch. You got Wilfred Zaha, Eze, Elise, even Ayew. I like Ayew, right? I think he works hard. I don't think he's got much technical ability, but the guy looks good to watch. You got a midfielder, Decore, Schlott, absolutely balling out. This is an interesting team to watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of pace, a lot of power, a lot of technique, and very easy on the eye. There's a lot of tricks in their game. They really play off the cuff, and I love that. And they're organized when they need to. That's actually so important because they can do the ugly side of the game. But at the same time, they bring that talent, they bring that pizzazz, and it's something you can get behind. The team is really good. You got Anderson and Guehi at the back. Ballers. I like both players. You got Mitchell, very good, solid Premier League career in him. Guaranteed. He's going to be at the Premier League level all season. So for me, fantastic team. Vieira, you've done a great job. I hate statistics sometimes, you know. Even though I work in a field where I use a lot of stats, in this field, this is annoying. They're like, oh, you've never beaten Palace. How do you feel about coming up against them? Listen, he was Brighton manager, people. Brighton manager. What do you expect? What do you expect? Reality is, fact of the matter is, it's very simple. Are going up against Brighton, and it's Chelsea versus Palace, and it's Chelsea versus Palace. It's not Brighton versus Palace. We should be winning this game. And Potter really said, look, I hate stats. This is not the way we're going to go forward. We're going to try our very best to win this game. And I love that answer because it shows he's not paying attention to the narratives. He's there to do a job. And I love it. So, you know, journalists have to sprinkle a little bit of narrative, and it's very annoying. I hate when they do this because it just blows my mind, right? They're like, oh, you signed Levi Colwell and Billy Gilmore. You like giving youth opportunities. Do you think this is the way we should be going in the long term? No. He said, look, this is Chelsea. No player should be demanding and expecting opportunity. You earn opportunities, and I loved it because this is not a youth team project, guys. This is the best players play. This is, if you're better than Jorginho, you will play. If you're better than Kai Havertz, who's young as well, and people manage to forget that, you will play Broja. If you are performing in training, you will get your opportunities. And I like that because we need to be competing for trophies. Guys, we have got 13 games in the next 6 weeks. Rotation will happen. Youngsters will be getting chances, but we have to be winning games, guys. Potter won't be the manager. He's not stupid. He's not naive. He knows the role. He even said, we can't be drastic and dynamic of it, but we have to get results. Guys, we have to get 4 points from AC Milan when it's coming up in the Champions League. You really think it's the right time to be playing youth in that game? No, but at the same time, we've got Palace and we have to win this game. The title was not out of reach. I'm not saying we're going to win it, but why not aim? Realistically speaking, it's not out of reach. We're still within grasping range. As bad as the start to the season has been, it's not been that bad. And that's my personal opinion. Like, points-wise, it could be 50 times worse. Literally, it could be worse. But it's not that bad. So we'll learn from it, we'll move from it, and I like to see you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. Tomorrow I will have a review for you guys. I hope you lot enjoy that review. And let me know in the comments below, right? Are you excited for the multi-club video? Because I think it's gonna be my best one yet, even if I say so myself. Peace out, I'm out.